computer screen as soon as I enter your call sign. Now, I would never be able to remember all these QSOs. Oh dear. Anyway, it's nice hooking up with you, and lovely to hear you this morning here. Papa Alpha 1 Juliet Tango, Chief Data JMZ.
Yeah, I have some noise on the background. Okay, Peter. Goal 0, Juliet Mike Zulu, PA 1 Juliet Tango. Beautiful copy here. It sounds like a local station here somewhere in the street or in the village, Peter. No any problem at all. Beautiful audio also, but no, I use only the Kenwood, the Tango Sugar 590 Sugar Golf, and the MC60 microphone. And the only thing I did change is the possibility to make them to choose another voice in the menu and another sound. You can do that in one of the menus of the transceiver, Peter. Okay, normally I work with HDR radio. I have a setup with HP SDR, and that's the program. And it works under Windows 10. I use the Windows 10 by Microsoft, and I use sound processing by the Red Guitar. I don't know if I did tell you before, but that's my normal setup for the last time I be on ham radio, Peter. And the amplifier I use is an old one from an old ICOM 730. I did disconnect the final amplifier of the rig. And I use the same old amplifier for to amplify the output of the Red Guitar to 60-80 watts. Peter. Yeah, and now I have plans to change the whole setup to go use a mini computer with an LCD screen. A little LCD screen, and that I have everything together, that it just look like SDR transceiver, like the new 7300 or something like that. That's my new plan for my new project for the winter, Peter. Yeah, so go on. Goal 0, Juliet Mike Zulu, PA 1 Juliet Tango.
Yeah, PA1 Juliet Tango, Golf 0 Juliet Mike Zulu returning. Yeah, okay there, yeah, that sounds very interesting indeed. I've never used anything, on the SDR at all, but sometimes I do listen to, on my mobile phone, I do listen on various frequencies on my mobile phone there, and I find it quite interesting. One thing I'd like to ask you there, Jan, how do you get on with Windows 10? I've got Windows 10 on here, and I didn't think I'd get into the hang of it, but actually I quite like it now, really. Everything's working okay. When I used the version what they gave us a free version of it, and I didn't seem to get on with it well. And I had a computer made up specially for me in West Yorkshire, and they sent it to me with the new Windows disk with it, Windows 10. And absolutely superb it is, really, there now. I've no problems at all with Windows 10. So that's working quite well now. But it put me off the free version, really, because it didn't seem to work so good for me. But this one that I've got here on a disc there, which is my own now. That works absolutely superb. So, how do you get on with Windows 10 PA, by the way, you're about 20 dB over with me. PA1 Juliet Tango, G0 GMZ.
Yeah, okay. G0 GMZ, PA1 Juliet Tango returning. Yeah, you're also 5'9", 20 dB all the time, Peter, all the time. Yeah, about Windows 10, I've been going slowly to change from Windows 7 to Windows 10. First on one computer, and after that, when I had a good experience with Windows 10, I did install also Windows 10 on my other computer. One computer I use for private things, and the other one is only for the hobby. And on that computer I have also HP SDR programs, VSPR programs, antenna modeling programs, all the things you need by for this hobby. That's what I collect all the time. For ham radio, but I have a good experience about Windows 10. It works very, very stable. Also, when I use it for SDR radio, and all the connection what I did before with hardware wiring and cables, I do the same by software in the computer, by virtual audio cables, for example, and it works pretty well. I did also connect, for example, HP SDR with VSPR of GT65 digital programs. When you have to connect your audio systems on both programs, you know. And yeah, I did work with it on Windows 10, and it works very stable. I have no any problem with it, Peter, again.
Yeah, very, very pleased for you there, Jan. Well, it just shows you, doesn't it, really, when you get used to it. I did have an experience, you know, of going back to Windows 7. When I went back to Windows 7 this is with my old computer. When I went back to Windows 7, it wouldn't let me download any updates there at all whatsoever. So on that computer then I had to call it. So I've got 3 computers here altogether now, and they're all on Windows 10. They're all on Windows 10, but when I went back to go on Windows 7, I couldn't get any downloads, and it kept asking me to download Windows Explorer 11, and I went to download Windows Explorer 11, and it wouldn't let me do that, and it was most peculiar. So anyway, I'm very, very happy with Windows 10 there, But lovely hooking up with you anyway again, and thank you very, very much indeed for the call. I really enjoyed the QSO with you this morning, and it's been my pleasure speaking to you there, Jan. So I wish you a very good morning. All our best wishes to you and the family, and thanks once again for a very nice contact indeed. Papa Alpha 1, Juliet Tango in Teal, G0 GMZ, Chapel St. Leonard's.
Yeah, fine, Peter. Golf 0 GMZ, PA1 Juliet Tango for the final remark. Okay. First of all, when you want to use Windows 10, it's necessary to have, better to have a really fast computer. I have the processor is the Intel i5 or something like that. The 4-core processor in the computer. It's always a problem with all computers and new software. I'm don't using Explorer, Peter. I don't using Explorer. Only I have a good experience with Firefox and Chrome. That's what I use to start up by the Red Pitaya in the browser. all the things are connected with IP addresses, Peter. Okay, Peter, let you go. Wish you a nice Sunday. Greetings also to your family, and thank you very much for a nice, pleasant show. And nice to hear your voice, Peter. Girl 0, GMZ, PA1, Juliet Tango, 73.
Yeah, okay there. Well, I don't use Windows Explorer on mine at all there now. I use Firefox myself there, Jan. I don't use Windows Explorer whatsoever. I do use Firefox, so much better there than any Windows program. I quite agree with you there. I did change that when I got on to Windows 10. Okay there, best wishes there, Jan, and we'll certainly be looking out for you again. Always a pleasure, and thanks once. Best wishes to you and the family. PA1 Juliet Tango, GZFGMZ off and clear. Bye-bye, Jan.
Yeah, bye-bye, Peter. And Windows 10 has the Edge browser, but it's too much complications for me. Okay, bye-bye, Peter.
Yeah, bye-bye there, Jan. All the best.
Peter.
Yeah, go ahead there.
Yeah, Peter. Where were you for a long time?
Well, I've been around there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just visiting the UK, and on my way to Hull, I was trying to reach you on 2 meters bit, but another ham arrived at my location. So I'll leave you with it, Peter, from Papa X to Papa Radio.
Oh, well, you ought to have dropped in on me there on the way up to Hull. You wouldn't have been far out of the way there anyway. But lovely hooking up with your best MD3s.
Yeah, catch you later, Pete. Papa X to Papa Radio, bye.
Yeah, bye-bye there. All the best.